Take a look at this yard. The manicured grass, the fence, the shadows stretching over the patio. It looks completely safe. But somewhere in this frame, right now, is an animal responsible for killing more humans than any other creature on the planet. We're biologically wired to associate danger with power, massive predators like lions that dominate the landscape and demand our attention. Today, we're ranking the actual risks hiding near your home, moving from the famous monsters you fear to the single, silent creature that actually claims the most lives. Let's start with the one that ruins the most barbecues, the wasp. While bees die after one sting, a worker yellowjacket can strike repeatedly, and an entire nest can mobilize a swarm in seconds. For most of us, those stings just mean a painful afternoon. The actual danger isn't the venom's toxicity, but how your immune system responds to it. Fatalities are almost always the result of a severe allergic overreaction rather than the sting itself. Then there is the black widow, marked by the iconic pattern on its abdomen. Drop for drop, its venom is significantly more potent than a rattlesnake's. But potency doesn't translate to a high death toll. Black widows are reclusive. They inject tiny amounts of venom, and modern antivenom has made deaths from these spiders statistically negligible. The brown recluse is even more misunderstood, famous for a bite that supposedly causes flesh to rot away. In reality, the vast majority of bites cause only minor redness. Most severe spider wounds, reported by patients, turn out to be bacterial skin infections, often diagnosed in states where the spider doesn't even live. When it comes to venomous creatures, our fear is often out of proportion to the actual statistical risk they pose to our lives. To find the real danger, we have to look for something much smaller. The tick doesn't buzz, and it doesn't have visible fangs. It just waits on a blade of grass for a host to brush by. Ticks spread more disease to humans than almost anything else on this list. Lyme disease alone affects hundreds of thousands of people annually, potentially leading to chronic joint and neurological issues. Its weapon isn't aggression, it's time. A tick succeeds by staying attached to your skin unnoticed for days. In the natural world, stealth and persistence are far more effective at harming humans than venom or physical strength. So if we set aside the spiders, the wasps, and the ticks, what is left? It's the mosquito, and the numbers show a massive mismatch. While sharks and spiders cause a handful of deaths a year, malaria, spread entirely by mosquitoes, kills over 600,000 people annually. They are essentially just microscopic pathogen delivery systems. They bypass our primary defenses to move diseases directly from one bloodstream to another before we even know they've landed. The danger depends entirely on where you live. In a temperate backyard, a mosquito is just an itchy nuisance. In regions where these anti-malarial drugs are a daily necessity, that same landing is a life-threatening event. Global lethality is driven by these microscopic biological vectors, completely separate from size or aggression. This is an evolutionary mismatch. Our instincts are hardwired to react to things with teeth, claws, and massive size. We build movie franchises around the terror of a shark attack, even though sharks kill fewer than 10 people a year. Our primitive brains aren't built to flag a silent, tiny insect as a threat. We are often blind to the actual apex predators in our own backyards. The good news is that the deadliest animal is also the easiest to manage. Mosquitoes simply need standing water to breed. Emptying a bucket or clearing a gutter removes their nursery entirely. Simple defenses like window screens, repellent, or even a basic porch fan are enough to shut down their access to you. The truth about the natural world is rarely as cinematic as our fears, but understanding the reality is what actually keeps us safe. If you want more of the real story behind the animals we think we know, subscribe. We post new episodes every Wednesday and Sunday.